I've got one that can see.
Logic before authority.
Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority. I know you guys have seen some of the video footage and information and people talking about the snow being fake or manipulated or worse. So I went out and I spent some time, a few hours, digging through TikTok videos because currently, actually, the easiest way to find actual users' videos is actually on TikTok. And I wanted to show you, you can see I've got a bunch of different ones pulled up here. I wanted to show you what I found. And, well, let's just start with this one.
Okay, explain this to me. That's a flamethrower.
Now, you remember when you melt, say, a white plastic milk jug? Remember melting it when you were a kid? And you remember that it will turn black. The plastic turns black. That's because it's a polymer that has carbon in it. And so it turns black. And that's what you're seeing right here. Now, he's going to show you that it's acting really weird. Well, let me just show you.
Okay, stop. How come it's not melting
No water.
with a flamethrower? That makes no
Or
sense.
it's very low water content.
Hold up. It ain't melted.
See where he spread it out, it's white underneath again. And what's on top? What's on top? Right there. See that? Snow doesn't turn black when you burn it. Period. Okay? Period. Now, this is showing us and giving us an idea of some of the actual molecular makeup of the material. Okay? It's letting us know that there's a polymer that has carbon in it. Okay? And there are other things in it, other types of molecular makeups as well, which I have that information for you as well. We're going to see that. But then also, what is this stuff a carrier for? Meaning, is there anything alive in it? And unfortunately, the answer is yes. And you'll see that too. So let's finish this and then we'll move on.
It ain't melted.
Dude, I don't know what this is.
And we've got another guy that put a blowtorch to it. Let's see. I think this is it.
Get right over here, son.
I'll show them what we did right there. That's what we did.
We tried to heat the top up to melt the ice off the top of my garage area right here. We're going to see if we can't melt this snow. Because nothing's coming off. So we're just going to use...
So this is way hotter than the blowtorch. Especially here in a minute. Now you can see it turn black. It's burning like a carbon.
That's crazy.
Black.
That's crazy.
Put some oxygen to it like you would.
Now he's going to turn up the heat. When you go from the yellow to the white and the blue, the temperatures are extremely high.
That's crazy. I mean, it's melting it now. Okay, there it is. You have to put an enormous amount to melt this snow.
What I want you to notice is all the little sparkly things that you're seeing going off inside of it, sparks. And notice the amount of temperature it takes to actually get this snow to melt.
And even then, it's having problems.
Of course, now he's getting down to the grass itself. Looks like something is just not right. And we know this, or at least many of us do. Some of us don't. And that's who you need to share this video with, is the people that are clueless as to what is actually taking place. Okay. I have some more videos here. Let's see, where is the one with the, yeah. Video. This is one. Okay, so you had the water sample tested by Next Level Labs, okay, in Denton, and it says January 27th, 2026, and they found aluminum, barium, strontium, lead, mercury, sulfur compounds, that's why it's turning black, nitrates, and the pH level is 4.53. And the pH level is no big deal because it's actually within what's called a normal level. Okay. What's bad is that there is metal, especially heavy metals, lead and mercury, and the EPA level on the screen, which you may or may not be able to see. You can use your fingers and zoom in on the screen if you're doing this on your cell phone. The lead EPA level or limit is 0.015. Now, this level is 5.0. Okay, excuse me. Nope, that's incorrect. 15.4 is the result. 15.4. It's like 1,500 times the limit of lead. Okay, mercury. It's got what mercury is doing in snow, but they're looking at this as a water. Okay, so they're just testing water. They don't know it fell out the sky and should be pure, and it should have no mercury in it. But its result came back at a 3.6. Sulfur, the limits are 250 milligrams per liter. Okay. And that's the limit. And for water, okay, sulfur compounds. But this is snow. It come out the sky. It should have no sulfur compounds in it. And it's at 47.2, and which is extremely high. You can see it says on the right hand side, high. 250 is a measurement that is less than 1 when you're talking about milligrams per liter. The nitrates, extremely high as well. The strontium, there is no EPA limit. So strontium is not supposed to be in water, period. Barium is not supposed to be in water, period. That's why there is no EPA limit. Okay, but they found the strontium, the barium, and the aluminum, which is extremely high in it. Okay. So there is your report showing you what's in there. But what is this water a carrier for? And I've got a video here. I've got to find it unless it's disappeared. Find it here in a second. Look at this video real quick.
Does somebody want to tell me what kind of snow melts like this? Look at it. It's like rubbery.
Plastic. Or a plastic compound.
Look at the film on top of the ice. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, let me try to find the video of the woman with the microscope. I want to find the woman with the microscope. Let me start looking here back and down.
You got some snow from outside.
Well, look, she's burning the snow and it turns black. This person's looking at the snow and it looks like styrofoam. Styrofoam is formed like this. So basically, styrofoam snow fell out the sky.
In Ohio.
But it's worse than styrofoam because styrofoam doesn't have heavy metals in it.
Hang out a little while until they
play with that. This how I'm walking up this shit. Slippery shit. And I got.
Now, check out the size of these styrofoam. Looks like foam. Get it? Looks like foam landed on her. Crazy. See, it burns black because of the carbon and other things that are in it.
Snowed 2 weeks ago, yet there's still snow on the ground. Normally it's melted within a day. And we've had plenty of 40 to 50 degree days since the...
So it's been like about a week or
so.
I hope that video isn't already taken down.
Okay, someone sent me this video.
Since when does snow turn into balls by itself?
When it's programmable is when it turns into balls by itself.
My grandbaby was doing a snow angel today, and these were not here.
He's noticing the snow is changing its form.
Look at the balls. Look at those over there. Like,
see, I hope they didn't take that video down already. And it looks like it's gone. Microscope video, I made sure I saved it. I double checked it. Wow. Gone. Now, all this is going on. Let me show this real quick too.
Have you ever seen snow like this? See the tiny little... It's like little...
Looks like little peels or little strings, this kind of thing. And people are seeing various different shapes, but what they're not finding very much of are snowflakes, actual snowflakes. And really wish I had, I'll show this video. This is a video showing the water that the guy kept from the snow 5 days and what's swimming around in it on day 5. Yeah. And this has got, oh, here it is. Somehow I was overlooking it.
We are gonna do a little experiment. Thanks to my friend Tiffany, I'm gonna give you a shout out for even giving me this idea to test the snow, what we see. So I'm gonna take you guys outside with...
She takes you outside, she gets the snow, and she brings it back in.
I'm doing anything weird. We have our clean microscope slide. We have our fresh snow from outside. And we are just gonna put a tiny bit on there. little rocks. Alright, I need a top cover slide. Jojo, relax, buddy. There ain't nothing out there. Okay. Let's see. Turn you guys over here so you can hopefully see what I'm seeing. All right, let's start. Ooh, what the fuck is that?
She'll show you closer in a moment.
Weird. Wow. Let me show you guys this.
Okay, and she'll show it a little bit more, but I'm going to show you what you're looking at. Okay. Y'all guys remember these things? They're from the Matrix. They were called Sentinels. Something you didn't know about the Matrix is that the body, the war they were showing going on with these creatures fighting and flying through tunnels and chasing the humans through the tunnels in the crafts and things like that. It was inside the body at a molecular level. Okay. That's where they were showing the battle was going on, is in you. Okay. Inside of you at a blood level, a molecular level. Okay. Now, these were called Sentinels. It happens to be that the FDA came out in approximately 2019 with a program called the Sentinel Initiative. Now, to understand some things in this world, you have to look at the words carefully. You have to understand that means sent. It does. Sent where? In. Sent in. What was sent in? El. El means a deity or a god. Okay? Yes. So they sent in a deity, something that is alive. Okay? And that's what she is showing you in these images.
I'm gonna flip this camera around. All right, guys.
Look at that. Those are in the snow. Now, I've seen some other videos, but I don't have them here, of other things. A lot of look like parasites, and these are parasites. Okay? Because what they're doing is they're living off the energy of the human body in the body itself. And if you ate this snow, or were even exposed to this snow, it's not a good thing, but definitely eating it. But that and this and those are only just a few of the purposes of why they're doing what they're doing. Okay? It's very, very multi-layered what they're actually doing with the snow and why they're doing it. Okay? But I wanted you to see this.
This is really weird because these are not ice crystals. You can clearly see that that is water on my slide. Okay.
Sentinels. With the FDA, the Sentinels was a tracking program that was installed in the you-know-whats, okay, back in 2019 when the flu pals, when all that went wrong and everything, everybody had to get a snake bite, where it was sent in to the body, and just like in the Matrix, the war is going on in the body, going on in an invisible way so that no one can see it or believe it, at least if they're not looking very, very good. Now, if you look at the actual Sentinel homepage itself, they kind of give you a hint. See the background there? And the background here. Okay. See the network, self-organizing, self-replicating network is what we're talking about. And those of you that took those snake bites, I'd be spending some time on my knees. That's the only way out. The only way out is to go to Father. Because it's not good what these guys have done. It is the crime of all humanity, of all time, what they have done. Okay? You remember in the Borg, Star Trek Borg. You remember what the Borg saying was? The Borg saying is resistance is futile. And what they did was they combined technology with the bodies of people, of biological entities, and they assimilated them, okay, and brought them into their system. And they showed us this in Star Trek, okay, with that. And the Borg itself, the craft, if you remember, were these cubes. See the cubes? Let me blow it up for you. Cubes. Now, what did they call, publicly, what did they call the name of the program that, when they launched the snake bites? You know, the sticky, picky thingies, right? They called it Operation Warp Speed. Now, Operation Warp Speed is this. This is their logo off of their website. Okay. This is them. Operation Warp Speed. Okay. And what was their image again? We will assimilate you, is what they're saying here. That is the Borg cube. It obviously is a reference. Operation Warp Speed is a reference to Star Trek. It's a reference to the Borg with the Borg cube. And you can see that it looks like it's flying through space at warp speed. I'm sorry to be the person to bring you this information if this kind of information is new to you. It's not. I get no pleasure out of this. If you appreciate this work, the links are below where you can send me a little gift if you want to. If not, that's okay too. That's up to you.
I've got one that can see.
Logic before authority.